Hi everyone. So we continue callable bonds. So remember that for callable bonds, the issuer have a right to redeem the bond in the middle of the term for a pre-specified date. So, okay, example 2. A 20-year callable bond with 3% annual coupon is callable at t is equal to 10, 11, 12 up to 20. Assume that the yield rate does not change. Determine the highest price P to yield at least 4% effective. So here, the highest price, this doesn't really matter. So this just means that this P corresponds to 4%. If rate is higher than 4%, the P gets smaller. Lower than 4%, then P gets higher. But just the P corresponds to exactly the 4% yield rate. So still the concept is that the lowest possible price is the correct price. So this is because issuer has a right to call, so that means that it's beneficial for issuer. So the issuer determines the call date to maximize their profit. So that is to minimize the buyer's profit. So that means the prices should be the lowest among all possibilities. Okay, so think about the time diagram. So time diagram, we have the 20 years, so 0 to 20. So 0, 1, 2, 3, up to 20. And 3% annual coupon, and it doesn't say anything about face value, redemption value, so everything is 100. So this is $3, $3, $3, and coupon is $3, and finally we redeem at 100. So I is equal to 4%. And actually it's callable at 10, so we put 10 here, and 11, 12, 13, okay, so 19 and 20. Okay, so basically we have to compare the price when the bond is not called, or called at 10, or called at 11, called at 12, up to called at 19. So we have to compare these 11 values. But actually you don't have to do this. Because so yield rate is 4%, so yield rate is 4%, but the coupon rate is 3%. Okay, so the basically the issuer will not call the bond because the coupon is lower than the yield rate. So issuer doesn't have to pay the yield rate if you continue to pay coupon. So the issuer will not call the bond. Because they want to keep paying the lower coupon. Keep paying a smaller coupon than yield rate. So yield rate is 4%, then there is no reason to call. So the issuer only has to pay the $3 coupon, 3% coupon. So that means the probability, the price is equal to the usual, the 20-year bond price of this bond. So usual, the 20-year bond price. So this is equal to, we have the $3 coupon 20 times. So that means that it's the same as annuity immediate. So 3 times, A right angle 20 at 4% plus the redemption value 100 times yield rate 1.04 to the power negative 20 because we want to calculate the present price. So this becomes 40.771 plus 45.639. So this is 86.41. So this is the final answer. So since we know that the issuer will not call the bond, that we only have to calculate the case that the issuer will not call the bond. So we can ignore the possibility that they call at 10 or 11 or 20. So in reality, in the real world, the yield rate changes over time. So if yield rate goes down to 2% or 1%, the issuer may call the bond in the middle. For example, if t is equal to 20, the yield rate goes down, then issuer may call the bond. So usually this kind of contract is still beneficial for issuers. But in this problem, that we simplify the situation that we assume that the yield rate doesn't change, so that this argument holds. Okay, so this is the example. So see you then.